This news update is brought to you by
You got an upgrade for Christmas.
If you're feeling lucky, you could win some money.
Upgrade for Christmas.
$200,000 in cash and prizes. With Lime, you could win some money. It's Lime's Christmas lottery. 250 winners this Christmas, oh yeah.
Sign up for upgrades to super fast broadband, Lime TV, e-billing, a data plan. Top up $15. Purchase a handset or text 4263 to enter.
Upgrade for Christmas.
Welcome to the Barbados Today Evening Update. It's Friday, January 9th, 2015. Thanks for joining us. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. It's about to get cheaper to fly on regional airline LIAT. Effective January 15, the airline will slash its fuel surcharge on all new bookings by half due to falling world oil prices. Fuel prices have dropped to under $50 a barrel in recent days. Chief Executive Officer David Evans says he is fully aware about the impact of rising fuel prices on the pockets of LIAT customers in the last few years, and it was only fitting that they now benefit from the decrease in prices. Meantime, tourism officials in Barbados are blaming high airfares for a decrease in the number of visitors coming from the Caribbean. And what's more, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Senator Irene Sandiford Garner, is not expecting those figures to improve anytime soon. Visitor arrivals from CARICOM dropped by 10.8% for the first 9 months of 2014, a trend that the tourism official said began in 2013.
Regional numbers declined 10%. Which is unfortunate because sometimes it's probably cheaper to go to New York than it is to go to Jamaica. Interregional travel is, as the Prime Minister described it, a bugbear. And we are, as a country, working to see how we can rationalize that anomaly. But again, that is a problem which has been long-standing. And I don't know that in the immediate future we're going to see much of a change or turnaround in that, because there's only one airline. There's no competition.
At the same time, officials in the bread and butter industry have set their sights on attracting younger visitors to the island's shores. Chief Executive Officer of the Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., William Griffith, revealed that the agency was carrying out analysis and making necessary changes to entice that age group.
We know exactly who our customer is, we know the demographics, we know exactly where they are. But definitely there is a plan to try to have a younger demographic visit the island. And that's one of the things that we're looking at. I think when we look at the emerging markets, you find that you will get a younger audience as well. I think some of these specific events that we're targeting, whether sports or entertainment events, naturally brings a younger audience as well. And what you'll find is that probably even the all-inclusive product will bring some younger audience. So there's several things that we're doing in that aspect to try to have a much broader range of ages, certainly in our tourism product.
In other news, the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry says it remains concerned about the impact of continuing international downgrades on the public and private sector. Last month, international rating agency Standard & Poor's downgraded Sagicor Life to BB- from BB+. The country's sovereign long-term rating was also lowered from BB- to B. BCCI President Tracy Shuffler maintained that the risk to the country cannot be underestimated or dismissed despite solid financial and regional prospects for the future. She pointed out that these ratings will have a negative impact on the borrowing habits of businesses as well as a negatively impact investment in the country. Shuffler also described plans by Sagicor to move its operations from Bridgetown as regrettable, saying that the strategy was clearly a protective move. To news from the law courts, 2 men who were on the police wanted bulletin have been remanded to prison on a number of serious crimes. 33-year-old Jason Cecil Spencer of 4th Avenue Pickwick Gap, Westbury Road, St. Michael, was not required to plea on the indictable cases of serious bodily harm and aggravated burglary when he appeared in court yesterday. The robbery charged stemmed from an incident in Spruce Street in Bridgetown, which occurred in October last year. He is also accused of wounding Treldon Peters last August. He has been remanded until February 5th. Meanwhile, 31-year-old Kyle Hines of number 17 Pleasant Hall, St. Matthias, Christchurch, was today officially charged in the District A Magistrate Court with 3 counts of burglary and 1 count of theft. He will return to court on February 6. Sports now, and big hitter Chris Gayle blasted 77 from 31 deliveries as West Indies beat South Africa by 4 wickets in the first 2020 international of the series in Cape Town today. Gayle's score was the fastest 50 by a West Indian in 2020 cricket as the visitors chased down the Proteas' target of 166. Riley Russo had earlier top scored for South Africa with 51 not out from 40 balls, having been dropped on 30 by Sheldon Cottrell in a poor showing from the visitors in the field. But with a full-strength West Indies side facing a South Africa outfit without the rested A.B. de Villiers, Hamish Amla, Dale Steyn or Moni Mokkel, a respectable score of 165 for 4 wasn't enough. Still in sports, Barbados is gearing up for its big sailing event next weekend. The Mount Gay Round Barbados Race Series 2015, which will be held from January 16 to 24, is expected to attract at least 50 boats with over 500 participants. So far, 31 entries have been confirmed, with about 325 competitors who are expected to arrive with families and fans. Peter Gilks, one of the organizers, believes the event will significantly boost the island's tourism product.
We are dealing with high-end people in the yachting, and these are people of means. I can't put a figure on it for you today, but I will tell you that when you see the folks in circulation over the next couple of weeks, you will get a very good idea, because there will be some shopping and so on going on, and they will be certainly spending money in Barbados, significant amount of money.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
To news from the region, CARICOM today extended condolences to the French government and its people following what it described as a despicable attack on a French newspaper. In his message, CARICOM Secretary General Ambassador Erwin Leroc said the savage attack on one of the pillars of democracy, freedom of expression, is a blatant attempt to intimidate and silence a free press. He said the 12 people slaughtered will have laid down their lives in defense of a basic tenet of a free society. The 2 gunmen with assault rifles stormed the French magazine offices on Wednesday, killing 12 persons, most of them journalists, and wounding 11 others. Meantime, a 2-day manhunt for the gunmen responsible for the massacre came to an end this afternoon. Police executed a pair of dramatic raids that led to the killing of 3 terrorists.
We saw streams of black-clad special police tactical units crossing a bridge across a highway just behind me here, advancing towards that kosher supermarket. And not long after that is when we heard those ambulances, first 1, then 2, 3, a half dozen, as it would turn out. Scenes, images from the scene of injured casualties being treated. And of course, when I first arrived here a number of hours ago, we saw other ambulances leaving the scene, and I saw someone taken on a stretcher away from here. Indications that it's possible there were casualties not only at that assault as the police raided this location, but also earlier in the day when the kosher supermarket was taken over by this hostage taker.
And on that note, we come to the end of this week's updates. We'll be back again on Monday morning. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izume Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 on Lime TV to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Whatever you do over the weekend, please do it safely. See you on Monday.
This news update is brought to you by
I won for me to me.
For me?
You don't need speakers, right?
Upgrade to win every week with Lime. Sign up for Lime TV or broadband or purchase an iPhone 6 or Samsung Note 4. Upgrade Christmas with Lime.